Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Joe Court from the Center for Relationship Health in Royal Oak, Michigan, and I'm here today to introduce you to our therapist, Greg Johnson, who's going to tell a little bit about himself, and then I'm going to ask him his top three specialties. So, Greg, first, why don't you let people know a little bit about you?
I'm Greg Johnson. I've been working here about 4 years at the center, and I got my master's in social work at Wayne State, and I'm currently completing my doctorate in educational studies from Eastern Michigan University.
Great. All right. Thank you. So, let's start with your first specialty that people would like to know.
I use or was fully trained in dialectic behavioral therapy, which I was trained through the county when I worked at a CMH in 2016. And I've been using it since then with a wide variety of clients, a lot of trauma clients with PTSD or complex trauma. And I use it with clients with substance abuse or emotion dysregulation. And it seems it's been a very positive tool that I've used and very transformative for the clients. It's very comprehensive in terms of what it provides for a client. There's phone coaching, and then we do diary cards, and it's very wraparound in terms of the level at which it helps clients improve their lives. So that's the main one I use
All
currently.
right.
So
Good. All right. What's your second specialty?
the second one that I use often is called IFS or internal family systems. And that's a lot of what I use it for is inner child work. And there's a workbook that Schwartz, the developer, has created that I use alongside with clients. And this is helpful for clients with, again, complex trauma and things that kind of come up in their adult life. I do it with like their attachment styles and sometimes within the context of couples to kind of identify their parts because the family, the way they illustrate it is the parts. And so maybe they have like anger issues or attachment issues or, survival defenses that kind of come out in their life. And we use IFS as a way to identify that and kind of separate from that and use their kind of wise self to navigate their own ship.
All
So
right. Thank you. All right. And now, number three specialty.
the last one that I use a lot is EMDR, eye movement desensitization reprocessing, which actually we have the machine here, the full scale machine with the bilateral stimulation, as well as like diodes and a headset. And that is really evidence-based, research-based. I mean, all the models that I use are evidence-based and research-based. But the EMDR is the fastest thing that I've seen with clients that kind of catapults their healing. And so I had a client come in, I would say a few months ago that said they had 7 years of DBT. And what we did in 2 weeks to a month with EMDR, they got more out of than 7 years of DBT. So it really speaks to the effectiveness. And if somebody's trying to come in and really intensively deal with trauma, I would recommend EMDR. I would recommend that they have to be in a certain phase in their life to be able to kind of be stable enough to recall traumatic memories, but it's a very powerful tool. And we have the full scale machine, which I think oftentimes a therapist will use a wand. This is actually the machine, which I have seen do light years work that would take years that we can do in a few weeks to a month.
All right.
I also do EMDR telehealth as well. It's not as effective, but it is effective. So
All
yeah,
right.
those are the three.
All right, thank you so much, Greg. And if you're interested in working with Greg, you can just call our office at 248-399-7447. You can also go to our website, www.crsh.com. It's on the video here, and the front office will schedule an appointment with Greg. Thank you so much.